The kingdom of God suffers violence.
A man of the cloth,
The violent.
accused of rape,
He said, "Take off your clothes, take off your clothes." And he was getting irritated.
You betrayed my trust by raping my wife and raping my sister.
Nothing else.
and financial manipulation.
So help me God.
Dipuo Chaha left the church in 2019,
The church has destroyed me, commissioners. I knew.
not what the scientist expected.
He encouraged us to resign from work. And as you resign from work, at every stage, when it started with him in 2016, and then it was the lady I brought to church, then it was me. He had plans for our monies.
She says she was ordered to help finance church projects. Her husband was also roped in.
From the money that he had received from his pension fund, about 70% of what he got went in there.
How much is that money?
That money, when we were sitting and calculating, he had given over 300,000. And once you were the victim, he would not just train you once. You were his project.
Chaha says her child's birth in late 2016 made her family more vulnerable. She had miscarried twice, and the acclaimed prophet was made aware.
And then he says, you need to redeem the child. If you don't redeem, your first child, now it's going to be like a cursed child. You need to give money for him. So from the proceeds that my husband had, he gave over 100,000 for the child. And during that time, commissioners, he makes sure that as a family, because he had made my husband like, you mustn't listen too much what your wife is saying, because this one, she's okay, she's bright and all that, but she's been used by the demons. By the time that now, as a nursing mother, I even remember, commissioners, I had depression. I was taking medication. I had to, I have a child. He is out of his job.
Pockets emptied. Chaha says she's down and out.
Today, as I'm here, I'm not that whole person that I was. I'm not that person that could give the next person 5 rand and say, go and buy bread. I'm not that person that could go to a school. Those who knew me, they knew. I used to gather my friends and said, we have made it. By God's grace, we are okay. There's a child in Alexandra, that's the area I used to go and support school kids, buy them uniform, give them food, not out of getting money from sponsor or anything.
Next was his former servant. Speaking on condition of anonymity, he corroborated rape claims.
He kept on asking for more morning after pills. And every time he'll ask me not to bring one, he will say, buy as many. He even said to me, if let's say I've discovered that the pharmacists, when you go to buy, they don't give you more than that. He said to me, look, you can even go to this pharmacy and go to that one and go to that one, but collect as much as you can.
So meaning something has been kept.
It's believed the alleged rape victims lived at the church's mission house.
Something in my heart will say, this morning after pills are busy buying. Therefore, these people that are staying in church. And I will shut my conscience and say, no, but this man is a prophet. How can this man do that?
Even a claim that he was asked to deal with a church member accused of stealing sound equipment.
So he asked me the next day and said, look, did you finish him? I'm thinking, did I finish him?
Who asked you?
Him, this boy so-called prophet. He's asking me, did you finish him? I'm asking, what do you mean do I finish him? So in other words, he wanted me to have blood on my hands. All in the name of saving you. All in the name of you are grooming me because there's a calling of God on me. You are grooming me. You want to introduce me to God and whatnot.
A very sweet young man who was accused of having stolen the instruments. Where is he today?
Commissioner, Glorious, I don't know where is he today. I'll be quite honest with you, because we have dumped him where we have dumped him, but all I know, he's alive.
and more calls for justice.
I would like to see our government coming to the party, meaning that SAPS, the government, the Hawks, be it the whole legal fraternity coming to the party and making sure that justice is being done for the victims holistically. And when I speak of justice, I speak of if people need to go to prison, let it happen. If pastors need to pay back the money to victims that they've stolen, let it happen. If pastors need rehabilitation in terms of psychologists and in terms of them being taken to rehabilitation centers, let it happen. Because enough is truly enough. We have had enough. Kwanele mfundisi.
The church leader is expected to appear before the commission in a few weeks' time. SABC News, Johannesburg.